big day for me because I am officially 8 weeks post-op, so that means I have had this nose for a little bit now. And some things have changed, started to heal, and I thought I would give you an update, especially if you guys are considering having a rhinoplasty or if you just got one. That way you guys can know what happens 2 months post-op. So here we go. Okay, so a few things have definitely changed. First off, the biggest difference for me is like my nose isn't so numb anymore. Before, as soon as I like would touch the tip, it would just feel like not like it was part of my body. It would feel like weird or numb or things like that. Like, you know, when you go to the dentist and then afterwards you feel your jaw and you're like, this is weird. So that's how it felt on my face, on my nose. Also, it definitely has started to become a little bit more wiggly, I guess. I guess maybe the swelling went down or something, but now it acts more like a proper nose, like a normal, natural nose that you can like wiggle the end of. I'm still very sensitive when I touch my nose because I have been taking care of this thing for 2 months now, and I just really want to make sure that I don't like wiggle it and then it's like, you ruined the whole thing, which is like, I know that's not gonna happen. I just like to be like careful with it, you know? Another thing that I have noticed is breathing is like so much easier, and I had no idea what I was missing out on. Basically, yesterday I went to the gym for the first time since my surgery. I was cleared for exercise a couple weeks ago, but I was still like really hesitant about it, and I was like nervous, but yesterday I got the nerve to do it. I was like, okay, the plastic surgeon says that you've been good for weeks now, you should probably go and test it out. So before, I would exercise for a couple minutes, like 10 minutes or something, and I would already get tired, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so out of shape. What is happening? And I would always just like work through it, and then by the end of like a 30-minute elliptical cycle, like my face was all red and my lungs were like you know, like they were working really hard. And every time I would exercise, my face would get all red, and I was just like, I look like a tomato, like every single time I exercise. And I had just accepted this as a fact of my life because this had been happening since elementary school when they make you like run the little mile, and that was horrible every time because I always got like a tomato. Anyway, so I just figured that I was either really out of shape or exercising was super hard. And I would exercise a lot because I enjoy exercising, but I would still like have trouble even, like let's say I didn't exercise for a couple days, then it would definitely be a lot harder and I couldn't adjust as quickly, you know? So I just figured that was how things were. Anyway, that's a little bit of a long introduction. So yesterday I wanted to ease back into things, so I figured I would do 30 minutes on the elliptical, and I was like, that's fine, that's not like super dramatic or anything. That's like a good way to start. So I went on there and they had Confessions of a Shopaholic on, and I was like, I have always wanted to watch that movie, but I've never gotten around to it. Anyway, it's really cute. So basically, I was watching that, and then I glanced over and I saw that the 10 minutes had gone by, and I felt totally fine. I didn't feel like heavy breathing or anything. I didn't feel like I had to really push through, you know, which was crazy because that has never happened. I thought that exercising was just like really hard. So then 30 minutes goes by, and it's like the machine is like giving you the warning like it's been 30 minutes, you know? And I felt like it was nothing, like nothing had just happened. Like that was the easiest workout I have had in my entire life. And I can't believe it. So then I went down to the locker room, and they have a bunch of mirrors on the wall. So I glanced to see my tomato face, and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. So I looked exactly like this, not like with makeup, but you know what I mean? Like I was the same shade. I didn't change color at all. Like I know it was gonna be a big difference, but I had no idea what I was missing out on. So if you need a septoplasty, please get a septoplasty because it's amazing. Breathing, like at full capacity is like, it's like amazing. If you're just doing the cosmetic thing, that's not really gonna change. So back with the aesthetic part of the nose, the swelling has gone down so much. Like as soon as the cast got off, I thought it was super adorable, but now it's like settling in, and I could tell a couple weeks ago that it was still very swollen, and now the swelling has definitely gone down a lot. Apparently the swelling is supposed to go down until like it's been a year, so I guess there's still like more swelling to go, but I feel like it looks totally normal. Another thing that was kind of weird, that's a little difficult to explain is, okay, so when you have the surgery and stuff, the first couple weeks after, I would like, I don't know, I would move my face like this, like making an expression like, and I would feel it right here, like in the septum area, or like right here underneath. And I guess that's the scar that was healing or something. I don't know exactly what it was, but I would feel it. It was very, very uncomfortable. It felt like if you hit your funny bone, and I hated it. So I tried not to do those type of expressions or like move my mouth in a weird way because it would hurt really bad. And that happened every once in a while, not too often. So that's stopped now, so I'm super grateful for that. Another thing that has also happened, my scar is practically non-existent. Like, if I look at it in the mirror, I have to like really look for it before I even see it. Nobody will notice your scar, like if you take good care of it. I have been putting ointment on it every single day. Just listen to your doctor's orders. My doctor told me to put this one ointment on it, and then after 6 weeks to switch to grapeseed oil, so that's what I've been putting like twice a day. You just like dab it on, dab. Anyway, you just dab it on your scar and it will heal it, and yeah, so that's how the scar is going. I was really thinking that it was going to be more prominent than that, but it's like nothing, like honestly. My freckle shows up more than my scar, so. Another thing, when you smile, at first after surgery, after the first couple of weeks, you feel it like right here in the same spot, and it's very uncomfortable when you smile, like you'll feel it. So don't do that for a while after surgery. But now I can do that, and I don't feel anything, I don't feel any tension or anything weird, so I guess that's gone away too. Something that did actually kind of surprise me to still happen at 2 months post-op was when I put on makeup, like right here, which I guess is where they broke the bones, it hurts. Not very much, but it's like a dual pain, and I guess it's just the healing or something. And I'm just going at it with like a little makeup brush, you know? So it's, I guess, still sensitive or something, but that's something that happens. So be careful when you're putting on makeup, just like go a little gently, you know, when you're doing that. Also, I figured that I should probably include like a close-up of the nose, so here you go. Overall, it's done like a ton of healing, and it's pretty normal now, and I really love the results. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you have any random questions about rhinoplasty or septoplasty, I'm obviously not a doctor, but I can tell you my experience with it, so maybe I left something out or something, so you can comment that down below and I will get back to you. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat, any of my social medias, everything is at Amy Crouton. And also, if you want to support me on Patreon, I would really appreciate it. There's a little button that you can click and it'll take you there. Also, if you want to subscribe, you can click there. And if you want to check out my other videos, you can click right there or right there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!